Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Florida HD, and today we are back in Dead Island 2 with a tips and tricks video on how to defeat Becki the Bride solo. Now, I did read in some different places that a lot of people were having trouble defeating her, especially by yourself, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a quick video on how I accomplished this solo. Now, it actually wasn't too difficult for me, and one of the first things I noticed was that when you go into the area where you're going to fight Becki, there is a fuel can sitting there. So I had the thought of kind of dousing the middle of the ballroom with gasoline, hoping that it would stay there long enough to catch her on fire. Now, this actually worked incredibly well and actually did take a good chunk of her health out. I kind of just had to run in circles to kind of keep her in the flames as long as I could. And it was actually kind of cool because her jump attack where she slammed into the ground actually caught everything on fire and it just started doing damage. So I just ran in circles as long as I could, trying to get as much damage done as possible. Now, when Becki goes to do her jump attack where she slams into the ground, you can actually kind of tell when she's going to do that. And you can time it to where you jump in the air, charge your hit, whatever you're going to hit her with, and hit her in the head, miss her attack, and land and just spam more attacks. Now, you can kind of bounce around and do this back and forth. It's not something that's incredibly easy, but it is good enough to where you could time it and do a lot of damage without taking any yourself. And I kind of just did this as long as I could, healing in between. You're definitely going to need at least 5 med kits if you try this method, but it does work. One of the other things you can do is look up at the ceiling. You'll notice that there's these massive lights hanging down. You can actually throw your weapon at them and they'll fall down to the floor, dealing electrical damage as well. There's quite a few up there. I actually realized it a little too late. It wasn't until after the fight I realized that these were falling down and that you could actually do this. But I did want to let you guys know because if you're by yourself, it seems like a great way to do a ton of damage. So really the key here to take her down as a solo player is to be quick. You're going to want to jump. You're going to want to time your jumps to her slam attack. You're going to want to try to keep your distance from her. But at the same time, you're going to want to try to really attack her from behind and make sure that her knockdown effect doesn't get you. I would definitely use this fire method and utilize the lights above you, and you should have no problem taking her down. And other than that, guys, that's everything you need to know to take down the bride solo, and I will see you guys in the next video.